Aloha, this is Dr. George Carmack with RenewYourself.net, and we have been covering a lot of different topics and trying to build some kind of foundation for a forum on discussion on youthing, renewing yourself, rejuvenating yourself. Name of my book, Renew Yourself, Keys to Rejuvenation and Youthing. And so there's a couple of different conceptual ways of looking at it. We're trying to look at a foundation to build on. And one of those is a triangle that would encompass your mental health and the mental emotional health, basically, on your overall health and how that impacts everything. Chemical, which is your nutrition and environmental toxins, and then structural, being structural faults, subluxations, blockage of your nervous system, injuries, dysfunction in terms of the physical mechanism. And then those all interrelate, influence each other. So in other words, if you have a chronic injury and pain, that's going to influence your emotions. Your emotions are going to have an influence on your digestion, your diet. If you're too toxic, it has an effect on your emotions. It also affects structure. So they all interrelate and affect each other, and you can approach trying to heal working through any of those avenues in that triangle. In terms of your own practice, basics that need to be addressed if you want a good quality of life. You need to get into, doesn't necessarily have to be a 100% live food diet, but there are, as I've said a number of times, certain truisms. You should be eating fresh, local, organic produce that's in season. You should be eating an abundance of fresh produce, meaning at least 5 to 8 servings a day. The rest of your food should be organic. It should take into consideration your age, what your imbalances are, what type of work you're doing, where you're living, the climate, the time of year, the people you're living with. The food should not have GMOs in it. It should be antioxidant high, should be easy to digest, and it should be nutrient dense with a lot of minerals, and in general you need an alkaline base to that. You need to get on a supplementation program of not man-made supplements, but you need to be taking large amounts of blue-green, E3Live blue-green algae daily, and that means going through some detoxification. You need to get into detoxing your body, and it's an ongoing discussion that we're going to be talking about with different strategies. You need to do strength training. You need to have the right supplements after strength training. You need to get a program in that's going to stretch your body, and if you're younger, there's various styles of yoga. If you're older and stiffer and have handicaps or injuries, restorative yoga really is what's happening with you, for you. That's going to really work well, and it's where I recommend most people over 50 with no background with yoga start. You need to get some cardio in to have health with the cardiovascular system. You need regularity in your routine. You need to connect with community, which is really important for your health. Really, the older, isolated guy, a loner type guy, you can get very imbalanced if you're not having opportunities to interact with people socially on various levels and a sense of community. Very important. This is something my girlfriend has impressed upon me. You need to be doing some pranayama. You need to get a short beginning meditation practice going. The pranayama needs to start with alternate nostril breathing and deep breathing. You need to get some sunshine. You need clean water with a water distiller, and that would help. Those would be This will be a move in the right direction, getting those things going. That's Dr. George Cromack with renewyourself.net. Please email me at drgeorgecromack@hotmail.com. You're interested in any of the health products that I have on my site, there's discount coupon codes available. Aloha, another beautiful day in Patagonia.